Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday. Welcome to episode 12 of Sunny Sit Down. A little bit later than normal. We're super tired.
Oh, you mean?
I mean the start time. I guess we
I
are
was
2
like,
minutes
we're
late.
2 minutes late.
But it's later than normal.
Yeah.
Heidi had to work till 8 o'clock. So we scrambled and made
here.
dinner. And we're here. And such a crazy night. So we are here and excited to be here. We are going to be talking all things Walt Disney World food, more specifically snacks. And we had to bring on some experts because they showed us the way with a bunch of food on our last trip. So I feel like it's only fitting that they can help us crown the best snack at Walt Disney World with all of you down below in the chat. So be sure to play along in the chat below. We need your help. So you got to vote down there when we go through this. It's going to be a bracket style, which we talked about, I think, in our last stream or the one before. We talked about doing brackets and everybody wanted food. So we are doing a food one, and we're super excited about it. So be sure to let us know that you're here in the chat, like the video, and all that fun stuff, because it really helps us a lot. So thank you. Nicole, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. And Nicole says, yes, best snack, and the winner is Dole Whip, at least for me, LOL. We shall see. Okay, so like I said, we're going to let people trickle in here, but we got to bring out our guests, and we can chat a little bit and then get this thing started. They are our Disney besties who we just had the best time with on our last Disney trip, the one and only Haley and Tommy from Magically, Mickey and More. Welcome in, friends.
Hi, guys.
What's up?
Not too much.
So excited to be here.
Yeah, we're talking snacks, which is like right up our alley.
Yeah.
So.
I know. And you guys, like I said, showed us the way with all of the awesome food that we tried. So many highlights of our trip, I think, were food with you guys.
Yeah. That tends to happen.
Yeah, the highlights of the trip are usually just like, oh, wow, like that was really good. Yeah, it was. That was really good too. Yeah.
Exactly. So, yeah, we're going to talk more food. Justine, welcome in. Hello. Thank you for being here. And Kevin, love from Whippy. Thank you for being here, Kevin. And I got to say, he doesn't want the credit, but
Kevin's
this is all
getting the
thanks to
credit.
Kevin, because he put together this bracket because he knows like all of the snacks
He knows
and knows everything about Disney. So we got to give him the credit and the love, because if you like have been around our channel, you know how awesome Kevin is.
Yeah.
He's our pin uncle, we call him, pin uncle Kevin. So he helped put together this bracket, actually did the bracket. So we're going to get into that in a few minutes, but we're excited about it. So thank you, Kevin, for doing that for us. Cynthia, welcome in here. And for those people who do not know, just give us a little rundown, Haley and Tommy. What are you guys all about?
Who are you?
Well,
Yeah.
we used to make a lot of Disney content.
We're former YouTubers.
Yeah. We've taken a long hiatus, going on like a year at this point.
Yeah.
But we love to go to the parks. We live pretty close now, and we try and get Brandon and Heidi down.
Yeah.
Whenever they can come down. So that's our new goal in life, is seeing how many times we can get Brandon and Heidi down to Florida.
Yes. Well, yeah, we can just say we haven't said anything about when we're going next, but it is this year. We're going back again this year, and pretty soon, actually.
Yeah, it's the time is
Sneaking
ticking
up,
right
yeah,
away.
yeah.
It is. So we're excited. So stay tuned for that kind of chat about that, because that's going to be just epic and so much fun. So can't wait for that. Kevin says he's rolling with you guys, and whatever you pick, he's holding you guys to it. So
I know we're gonna have to hold it up. Next time we go to the park, that'll be like the only thing we're allowed to eat for an entire day.
Yeah.
Is whatever our bracket winner is.
Yes.
exactly. Yeah. Kevin's going to make sure that whatever like wins here, we have to eat every day. And Steve, welcome in. London has snow. We do not have any snow here.
Oh.
It was snowing when I was driving home. Yeah.
Haley and Tommy definitely
But
don't.
we also
we
have
haven't-
no snow.
We haven't seen
No.
anything.
Definitely not. So this bracket is going to be sweet on one side and savory on the other. So we're going to go through it that way and then pit like sweet and savory against each other in the final. So it's going to be very interesting. Some of the stuff I haven't had before.
Yeah, I was going to say, how do we vote for
So
that?
that's why I think that you can vote on like the idea of what it is. If somebody gives us like a description,
Okay.
so Haley and Tommy might know, or somebody in the chat might know, like if both of us don't
Kevin
know.
will know.
Yes, Kevin will for sure know. And they can give a little description, and then you can go, okay, like that sounds
That
like
makes
I would
sense,
like it.
yeah.
If that
Let's
makes
do
sense.
that.
Is that fair? Do you guys think that's fair?
Yeah, for
I
sure.
think so, yeah. And I
Because,
mean, we always pick stuff that we end up eating by how delicious it sounds by the description. So I think it's totally fair to judge it.
And honestly, the next time we go, we can just take the bracket and actually pit them against each other, and you can actually do the bracket.
Fill in any blanks, any missing spots. Yeah.
Wow. Cool. I was gonna say, because like we've had this idea, I think that we should do like some challenge things, like while we're there. Like I know that like the Leffersons before did like a pin challenge, and it was you had to go like trade for specific pins that were worth like different points. Like I think stuff like that would be so fun. So we'll have to get creative.
We can
if anybody has ideas.
We can get a whole thing going.
Yeah, I think it'd be so fun.
Make it
so
a trend,
yeah. Nicole says hopefully the crowds will slow down a little for your next trip.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
And Austin, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. So, like I said, sweet versus savory. How this will work is it's always Sunny will get a vote, and then magically Mickey and Moore will get a vote, and the chat down below will get a vote. So it may come where like we're divided and we just have to figure it out, and you guys are divided and you got to figure it out. So like it may be kind of tough in that way as well. So we'll see how this goes. So our first two treats in the sweet bracket is the kitchen sink sundae, which I've heard of but never had, and a Woody's lunchbox tart. Do you guys want to get us started?
Sure. So we've never
go through it. Yeah.
We've never had the kitchen sink either.
At Disney World.
Yeah, there's a ice cream place near our hometown that has a kitchen sink, so it's like kind of the same vibe.
Yeah, where a kitchen sink is kind of just like everything. Is my understanding is that it's like usually 3 scoops of ice cream, chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, or something. Well, the 3 flavors, I mean, and then your whipped cream, your cherries, a bunch of toppings. I like the ice cream a lot, but
I don't know. We have to agree. So we have to decide. I don't think that I would choose the kitchen sink.
Really?
Like the tart, I feel like is like really like it's super cute for like Instagram. You get a cute picture, but it's like I don't know. I feel like the kitchen sink is like something that like you can share and is like more fun.
That's true. Yeah. I mean,
you pick ice cream?
That would be okay with me. I was leaning tart, but I was swayed by the argument. I think that and they are fun because it's just like a crazy amount of ice cream and toppings. Yeah, it is like it is exciting to get, a big thing of ice cream.
So we're kitchen sink.
You were the kitchen sink. Well, I didn't do this. I'm going to do it now, but we're doing a bracket. Surprise. We forgot because we're so flustered about what's happening here right now. But I'm going to try to pull this over so that we can actually see. This is like, I guess, what it looks like. And I'm going to just...
you're really doing the most right now.
I am, because I just want to show people. This is the kitchen sink that I found.
And if you can get it, like, I don't know. I feel like it's like such a, like, it's something you wouldn't get often. Like, I feel like the tart is more accessible, but the kitchen sink is more exciting.
And you can get a decent Instagram off with a kitchen sink, It's not like an ugly dessert. It's got, your cherries, your sprinkles, your chocolate syrup. Yeah.
I think maybe we have to try the kitchen sink. I would vote the kitchen sink, and I love a Woody's lunchbox tart.
Me too.
But for the same reason that you guys are saying, I think this is like the novelty of like,
it's cool.
Like it literally comes in a sink. It's got so many things in it. It's Instagrammable, like you said. I think it's a cool snack, right? And then see. No, sorry, we can't because it would take me too long.
The one argument I have for the Pop-Tart is that it changes like a lot. There's like 4 to 5 throughout the year, and they have like specialty ones, which is definitely fun.
I just like ice cream, and I think it helps that it's in Florida, that it's hot, and if you had like a big old thing of ice cream, I don't know. So we're gonna see the chat. Nicole says Pop-Tart. Steve, kitchen sink. Amy agrees, and so does Chrissy. Kevin says the kitchen sink. Justine, the kitchen sink. And then Amy says, plus the sink is a great souvenir. Do you get to keep the sink?
The whole thing? It's like a proper metal sink, no?
I feel like that's a trophy. If you get to keep that, that's like a trophy.
Maybe just
if you can finish it by yourself,
it's
you get
reward,
to keep the how do you keep it in your suitcase to go home? Just like through TSA with like a full sink in your.
You got to pack stuff inside of the sink.
Exactly. Nicole making the argument that the tart is also Instagrammable.
It is. I agree. Nicole's fighting hard for this tart.
I respect. I like the tart a lot.
Me too. And it's no hate towards the tart.
I want to make sure.
I feel really bad about it.
We still love the tart.
Like we talk up the Woody's lunchbox.
Yeah, I don't really
all
care
the time.
Yeah.
Tart.
Personally, I don't.
Well, the kitchen sink sundae is moving on. Dun-da-da. Okay, the next one is Gaston's cinnamon roll. and the carrot cake cookie, which
Where's that
I've
from?
never had, and I don't know where that's from.
So the carrot cake cookie is at Hollywood Studios usually.
Mm.
It's something that sometimes I think that you can get at the Trolley Car Cafe, and then sometimes they have it at the Backlot Express. And it's like 2 huge pieces of carrot cake with like a cream cheese
I was gonna say
icing
it's got the cream
filling.
cheese, yeah.
I think I would like that.
Yeah. We have never had. Have we had the cinnamon roll?
I want to say that we heard word on the street that the cinnamon roll was a little dry. It's an unverified claim. I can't say for sure because I haven't had it, but
Like,
I feel
we
like
always
that's kind of
get
why we
The
steered away
hack
from
to
it.
get 2 icings. I was going to call it dressings,
That's-
like a
yeah,
salad, but
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
but
Well-
I think. Go ahead. What's your guys' vote? Do you have an opinion?
No.
already?
I think that we may be divided. What do you think? Like, so,
No, I was gonna say cinnamon roll.
well, yeah, because I was gonna say, like, our last trip we had
We
like
liked
the
the
cinnamon
cinnamon
roll,
roll.
and I loved it. I don't know what it is. It's like,
And I thought I was like, oh, it's so overrated. And then I took a bite and I was like, oh, that's
But
really
same thing.
good.
we asked for extra icing.
We did.
Yeah, it's huge. It kind of tastes like mapley, which like for
Oh, I
us
don't
is
like
like
the
Canada. You didn't like
I-
that?
It tasted like maple. I don't remember that.
Yes, it was like kind of mapley a little bit.
I don't know.
Maple
Maybe I
leaf?
don't remember.
So
I just remember I really liked it.
my vote is for that because I feel like, again,
Yeah,
like the
let's
carrot
vote for
cake
that.
thing. I think you could have a good carrot cake, but like a giant like cinnamon roll
Classic.
is kind of classic. So we're gonna pick the cinnamon roll.
All right. What would you vote?
I'm a little conflicted, but I think that I'm kind of giving the cinnamon roll an unfair shake just because I have in my brain that it's dry where it doesn't really sound. It sounds like people
Yeah.
like it.
But to be fair, we've heard about both, and the one we chose to eat was the carrot cake.
Yeah. it's
Right.
So
true.
maybe that's how we have to go.
You guys ate the carrot cake.
They
We have
did.
eaten the carrot cake
Yeah.
cookie. It's like not. It's you have to eat it with a fork. It's huge.
Yeah, they're
It's like
crazy. Yeah.
it's like a pound and a half of like
Wow.
dessert.
yeah.
I think that I could eat more of the cinnamon roll, but I think based on the fact that we chose carrot cake when we've known that both of them exist in the park, it would be unfair to say cinnamon roll.
Yeah, I think we have to stick to our original guns and go carrot.
So
cake
we're going
cookie.
carrot cake. So
All
now
we're
so the
split.
Audience is gonna.
We're split. Kevin says that you are correct, Haley, and nailed the explanation of where the carrot cake cookie is. Look at that.
Thank you. I'm trying my best.
Steve says the cinnamon roll. Nicole is going for the carrot cake cookie. Amy is also going for the cinnamon roll. The roll can be dry. Yeah, like I feel like it might have been on some parts, but that middle is just
Yeah,
so
That's-
good.
if it
The
was
middle is
just
the
the
best
middle,
part.
if I could just eat the middles out of all the cinnamon rolls, that's what I would do.
Exactly. Selena says the cinnamon roll. Kevin's going cinnamon roll, and Justine says cinnamon roll. Nicole says I'm picking all the losing ones, which is fitting because my basketball brackets are
It wouldn't be March if you weren't picking all losers. That's what March is all about.
exactly. So this is perfect. So the Gaston cinnamon roll is going to move
I
on.
can respect it. I'm
Yeah,
not mad about that.
yeah,
We're
I
moving
was
on.
pretty even on that one.
I don't know that we're going to be mad about a single snack moving on because they're all Disney World snacks, which are overpriced and delicious. So
We're gonna be like, oh darn, that one didn't go. Like I think we're gonna be, I agree. This next one, I've never had this. I've never even heard of this. It's school bread
we have had
and
that.
then a Cheshire cat tail.
Okay. First of all,
What are you gonna say? You're gonna say that
I'm
the
gonna
Cheshire
say
cat
the
tail is
Cheshire
overrated.
Cat tail is overrated. It makes me so mad because whenever we go, Brandon's like, "We have to get the Cheshire Cat tail," and I'm like, "It's literally go to Tim Hortons and get
No, it's a
What's it called?
chocolate
A chocolate
croissant,
croissant.
but it's like
With icing.
it's so good.
Yeah, we've never had the Cheshire Cat tail.
I have an important question about the cat tail though. Chocolate croissant, does it have like that layer of like raw chocolate in the middle, or is it just like a?
It's like a
like a
twist.
twist of it. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
twist.
It's a
Okay.
twist. It is. It's pretty good, but it
What
just
was the other one? What was the other
School
choice?
bread.
School
School
bread.
bread.
Oh, you like school
I
bread.
really like school bread.
What is school bread?
So it's like it's on the savory side of a sweet
It's
dessert.
almost like a
it's like a
bun.
It's like a roll.
Like a sesame seed bun.
Like
kind
a
of.
giant dinner roll that's sweeter than a dinner roll, but it has like a custard on the top,
Yeah.
and it is really good. And
I
I
like it a
prefer sweet snack. I prefer savory, so
Okay.
I think I would go that because I agree with Heidi. Like we've never had it, and then like the hype that the Cheshire Cat tail has gotten on the internet in the past like year and a half, 2 years is crazy.
It is.
It is pretty crazy.
So I think that we're going.
I love the school
School
bread.
bread.
I
He
would,
loves
I
school
would
bread.
love to vote school bread. Yeah.
And where do you get the school bread?
yeah.
In
What is
the Norway Pavilion.
Yeah, there's
right?
like a little bakery shop to the left, right when you walk in, like the main sort of area.
Well,
I think it's usually pretty busy.
Yeah, it's like where the relaxation station used to be
it's
back of
sandwiched
that.
between
Well, I know what we have to try next time. We got to get some school bread then, clearly. Miss Jessie Cherry, welcome in. Thank you for being here. She said the cinnamon roll, you can always ask for extra frosting on the side. That's the pro tip. There we go. Steve says the school bread is underrated. Nicole says the cattail's okay, but really neither. LOL.
There.
This is great. The Cheshire Cat is so creepy, so I couldn't order it. I wanted to try the bread last time we were there, but I was so full. I saw Miss Cherry eat it in one of her vlogs. There we go. So maybe look, I'm right on cue. She's going to vote for the school bread, and Kevin is doing the Cheshire Cat tail. So I feel like
Is
right
it a
now,
tie for them?
no, like I think it's got to be.
Cheshire Cat.
Yeah, it is.
No, I think that it's the
I
school.
think it's school bread in the chat, no?
Yeah, school bread. I think.
I can't see.
What do you want to vote for?
I
You
want to
don't,
vote for Cheshire Cat because I don't know the school bread at all.
but it sounds so good.
Okay, then we can vote for the school bread. I don't
And
care.
I think I'm one of the leaders in the Cheshire Cat tail is
Fan club.
fan club. Like I'm gonna start a Facebook group of all the people that love a Cheshire Cat tail and see how many of us turn up.
Honestly, based on the internet, you'll have the
Ton of
biggest group
people,
on the
yeah.
internet. So
Well, did you see that I originally put it on like the thumbnail? I had to find a way, and
You did?
I like it so
Oh.
much that I couldn't find a clear background that I edited one myself and cropped it out just so it would be on the promotional picture for the live. So that's how much I
you
like.
want to use cattail, no?
Yeah, it sounds like
you went to a lot of effort to get that cattail in
Yeah.
there.
I like it, but I guess I'll roll with Heidi because I like a bread.
I didn't even
Did
see.
you pick
You said
cattail?
bread, didn't you?
I mean,
No.
like,
Oh, you said
I
okay.
I
Then,
said the cat
Oh,
tail.
okay, yeah.
okay, then I'm not going to fight you on the cattail. We're all over the place. So, but I think that it's the school bread, right? Because
Yeah, I
it's
think the
3
cat
to,
has school bread in
3 to 1. Jeez, sorry.
It's,
I'm just like
it's
thinking of
late.
the cattail, and I'm like so salivating, I can't even focus. See, that's some dedication. Yes.
we should have made
Thank
some
you.
food for this live. What are we doing?
Look, I've picked another loser. Where's the Dole Whip? This should be a winner. Okay, that's coming. Don't worry. I know we said-
that early in the bracket, it would just wipe so many other things out.
Yeah,
I
you
feel
gotta
like.
wait to the Dole Whip.
Exactly. So the next one is Ohana's bread pudding and a Rice Krispie treat.
Ohana's bread pudding. I do not want a Rice Krispie treat. No,
Oh,
no.
yeah.
Spend $10 on something I can make myself.
Fair. What do you got? So I've never had the Ohana bread pudding either.
I haven't either.
Yeah, neither have we, but we do
Yeah.
listen to a podcast, and one of the hosts, Bruce, is obsessed with like the Tonga toast, and then they also eat the other things from the Polynesian.
Yeah.
The only problem I have with bread pudding, and I've never had this one, is the rehydrated dried fruits inside.
Right.
But I still think that I would pick that over, because like Heidi said, like I can just make a Rice Krispie treat.
Yeah, I
are
really,
good,
I
though.
really,
At
really
Disney,
like the
they're
Rice
real
Krispie
good.
treats. I don't want them to get slept on, but
They're super dense.
it is tough to pick
Yeah.
something that you can just make it.
That you can get at any store.
or buy.
Yeah.
So
And I
think-
think that this like bread pudding, they pour like a caramelly sort of sauce like all over this like bread pudding. Like, have you seen videos of that?
No,
It's
I
like-
don't think I know what bread pudding
It's
is
like
anymore.
so much.
pudding is like big chunks of like, and this one's like a sweet bread. Like I think it's their like pineapple bread, and then
Yes,
they cut it up and pour milk, and then they like bake it and egg, and then they bake it.
I would love that.
I thought we were talking about banana pudding.
I
No.
love banana. I would ride for banana pudding till the end of this
That'd be a
bracket.
different story.
That would be
yeah.
the winner.
That's why I was like, "Ooh, I love banana pudding. I used to eat that all the time when I went to school in North Carolina."
Yeah,
It's
banana
a huge
pudding's
southern
awesome.
select.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, not
Interesting.
banana pudding.
Well,
Bread pudding.
Yeah.
Ooh,
but, oh,
pick
sorry. go
that
ahead.
Kevin comment up. Put that Kevin comment
Yeah,
up.
yeah. That's
With
what
ice cream,
That'd be
absolutely.
really good. Yeah, that'd be really good.
Yeah,
So-
I'm on board. I'm on board.
maybe we're gonna have to go try this. This
I think
is
so. I think that's
100%.
what we're
We need
finding.
to
this
add
has
it.
been this has been high on my like wish list of like Disney foods because I've heard about it and I just love like something like smothered in a sauce.
It sounds like the
That's
apple
awesome.
thing that they have here,
Yes.
the dumpling.
I think it's kind of like that. But I'm with Tommy. You cannot sleep on a Rice Krispie treat. Like they are, so dense, so good. And as Steve says, stop hating, Heidi. Rice Krispie. Come on now. So we're gonna go to the chat here. Steve is voting for the Rice Krispie treat. Nicole says the bread pudding. Amy, bread pudding. I think the Rice Krispie treats are dry.
Okay.
Samantha, welcome in. She says bread pudding. Justine is saying Rice Krispie treats. We already know Kevin is picking the Ohana bread pudding. And Chrissy is saying Rice Krispie treats. It's a Disney classic. And Kevin, see, that's how it is served. So, is it a tie?
I don't know.
It looks pretty close in the chat.
Yeah.
But we both picked bread pudding, no?
We did.
Yeah.
We did, yeah. So I think that no matter what, right, that's going on. So that has to be on the list. So we're gonna
But that was a close match in the comments.
Respect to the Rice Krispie.
which is interesting because I think they're totally two opposite in terms of like richness, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And one's like an on-the-go pre-packaged. Like you're not getting a fresh Rice Krispie treat
and
at
like
Disney World.
pretty like straightforward and simple.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more elevated.
And like you have to sit down to eat it.
Yeah.
Yes, elevated is the right word, Tommy. I like that. Okay. The Port Orleans beignets or a caramel apple?
I think we're pretty easy on this one.
Yeah, I think so too. You go first.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Beignets, yeah. Caramel apples I like in theory, but whenever I like try to eat one, I'm afraid that I'm gonna take a bite and like my front teeth are just gonna come out in the caramel or something like that. And that's always just kind of turned me off of caramel apples.
But they cut them for you at Disney, or at least they
If
used
it's
to
cut,
pre-COVID,
cut,
which is
cut
nice.
is good, but still.
Yeah, I think I'm still rolling beignets. We've never had them, so we have to add that to the list now too. We're gonna have a long list of foods and
Yes,
restaurants.
but based on my previous experience with beignets elsewhere, I think that beignets is a pretty
And
safe
you
bet.
can't go wrong with making it Mickey shaped. Deep fried Mickey shaped dough with
Powdered sugar.
maybe only Disneyland's are Mickey shaped. Are the one? Do you know if the ones at Port Orleans are Mickey shaped?
I do not. I didn't even know until like on our last trip, right, that they had them there. It was
we knew
before?
before that, but we didn't.
We didn't go.
And then
That's
we
what it
didn't
was.
go on our last trip either.
Yeah, which that's a
What were we
mistake.
doing?
What are we doing?
I feel like it's kind of hard to go to like if you're just going to a resort for one trip, like. And now that we have a car, it makes it easier. But like if you're taking Disney transportation, like getting to.
Because I think you'd have to go to a park or go to Disney Springs and then take a bus to the resort and then do that again. It just or you'd pay for an Uber. So that's why I think it's much more difficult when you stay on Disney property to do that.
I agree.
Yeah.
So I think that beignets are sweeping down below. Nicole finally picked a winner when she picked the Ohana bread pudding. So there you go, Nicole. Congratulations. Justine is saying the beignets. Megan, welcome in. Finally able to make one. So glad that you could. Kevin is saying beignets. Miss Cherry is saying the caramel apples, hands down classic. And
Well, she does have that the TikTok with the apple as the wish from Snow White. That is so funny.
I was gonna say she's got some good TikTok stuff. Like you gotta go check out her TikTok because she has got some funny things. Didn't she open something like we saw? It was like little keychains.
Oh, I was watching
And
that
it was like
in the
VHS
back of,
covers, and it was the back when you flipped it over, King
the
Triton's
little
backside.
that was my favorite just because of your description of it.
You need to go watch that. We were watching it today
It
and
was
just
so
dying
funny.
laughing. It was
So
so funny. Selena says the beignets. Steve and Megan are also picking the beignets. Samantha says the beignets. Amy says, I heard since COVID they won't cut the caramel apple, so I would go with the beignets.
Yeah.
And Nicole says Port Orleans beignets, but the ones in New Orleans are better.
We made
There
some.
we go. We did make some.
They were pretty good.
They're
So
pretty
I
good.
can imagine that Disney will be really good.
So add it to the list.
Yes.
It's moving on, so it's got to be good. Beignets. All right. Next up is the Mickey Premium Bar. And which Heidi again
Good feedback.
she thinks is overrated, but I'm gonna fight her to the death on that one. They're so good. And caramel popcorn. Oh, this is
the comment.
this is exactly what she said in the video. Read her comment.
That's a comparable rattling. Oh my God. That's the content I'm on the internet for.
Exactly. This right here. Like, how do you think of that in the moment,
It's so
Jesse?
good.
It's so good. So good.
Anyways, the Mickey Premium.
Yes.
I have to agree with Heidi. I think that Mickey Premium bars are way overrated.
Yes, thank you.
Really?
A Mickey ice cream sandwich is 1,000 tiers above a Mickey Premium
I
bar.
like the ice cream bar in theory, but if it's like a hot day and you like bite an ear off, then like
the whole chocolate sheath is off.
yeah, it's kind of like it runs into the Klondike bar dilemma where like the chocolate like side starts sliding around.
Fair.
We don't get the caramel popcorn, but it smells so good.
It does. It smells
Didn't we
delicious.
get the caramel popcorn?
Well, yeah, in our vlog with like Alyssa Lefferson wanted the popcorn, so I got the popcorn.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. I was thinking the one. You know what popcorn I was thinking is the one in Canada. They have like that booth. I wasn't thinking of the caramel coochie.
The
Wait, is that
Werther's
which one?
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Because
think I'm gonna
remember-
have to go with popcorn.
We did
Yeah, I
try.
like the caramel popcorn.
Yes,
And
I
it's
tried
warm
it.
and fresh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go
tried
popcorn.
it. I tried it out of like the pity in the hotel room that nobody
next
opened it. The next morning, I said, "Oh, I should try it because I bought it." And I can't take it home.
Yeah,
So-
that. I mean, the late night happenings on that night were we were
Yeah.
getting up to a lot.
Well, yeah. Didn't we also get some other kind of dessert?
The cake, the cup,
Like the cupcake?
Oh, a huge cupcake.
Yeah, I had to finish it. Yeah.
We all ran over to watch Harmonious, and you and Garrett were just shoving cupcake into your
Yeah.
mouths.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
What are we
Nicole,
voting for?
well, so what did they vote for? Did you guys vote for the
We
popcorn?
voted for
We'll go
popcorn.
caramel corn.
Yeah.
Well, we'll just vote for the Mickey bar because of you, but I don't know.
But see, yeah.
We'll
I
vote for
like
the
it
Mickey
more
bar.
because again, it's hot,
We'll leave it to the
and
chat.
I like it. We'll leave it to the chat.
I
That's
mean,
good. idea.
Brandon's ready to fight Heidi on that, so you got to pick the premium
yeah.
bar.
Nicole says Mickey bar. Justine says the Mickey bar. I've never had though the sandwich, which I'm gonna have to get next time.
Like
The
the
ice cream
sandwich?
sandwich.
Okay, yeah.
The Mickey shaped ice cream sandwich.
Yeah. Selena says not a popcorn fan, so it's the Mickey bar.
Fair.
Jesse Cherry says caramel.
Overrated.
Oh, sorry, I'm like struggling. Pushy popcorn. Agree with Heidi. Overrated. Am I missing? Like, I don't know if I'm confused. Am I
No,
confused?
we joke about the name of that every time, every single time we're in Epcot.
Yeah, it's a funny name.
Oh, so that's what it's called?
The caramel cuche.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting. Wow, okay. Very interesting. Caramel popcorn, says Kevin. Amy, I want to try the Werther's caramel
It's a
popcorn next time we're
tie.
there. And Nicole says, eat the bar as fast as you can. Careful how
It's
you
a
hold
tie.
it. It's a tie?
Yes, 3-3.
Well, somebody else has to
Right.
vote.
Or Brandon and Heidi have to rock, paper, scissors, shoot because she's not choosing that, that premium bar.
But you don't even like popcorn.
No.
That's what I'm saying. You don't like popcorn and you love ice cream.
Yeah.
But you just think that
Yeah,
I
it's
overrate the Mickey bar.
Yes.
Yeah, we could ask.
We do have a third party here if we
Oh,
need a
yes.
tiebreaker.
Yes, she's
Yeah.
the tiebreaker. Yes.
Hey, Mom. Mom. Go get her. She probably has her AirPods in. She's probably playing Candy Crush.
That's a good
Pause.
idea.
Pause the game. Pause the game.
Give a little knock and open it real quick.
Well,
She voted online. She voted popcorn.
Oh,
There she is.
the popcorn, the caramel,
From
what
the
do you
guest room.
the caramel cushy popcorn
Yeah.
moves on. Caramel popcorn.
Okay.
Or yes.
Next,
Okay.
Next.
Next up, the one everyone's been waiting for, the Dole Whip versus a macaron ice cream sandwich.
Oh, what? Oh, what?
We've never
So-
had the
Dole
macaron
Whip.
ice cream sandwich.
Neither have we.
But I
But
just
you-
Dole Whip is just one of those
Classic.
that like,
So I have a question.
yeah.
Is it just Dole Whip Classic? Or is it a Dole Whip in any capacity? Like a float? Or
Different flavors, I guess, would be the.
Should be.
What do
should
we
be
think?
classic.
What do we think? Chat below. Or maybe we should ask Kevin. Kevin,
Kevin.
is it Dole Whip
like, can I
standard?
count the I Lava You float in this? Because that would ride to the end of my
It has a
bracket.
Dole Whip base.
It
but
does
it's
have
an
a Dole
orange
Whip
Dole Whip
base.
as well. It's not the
It's not the
traditional.
pineapple Dole
Yeah,
Whip.
So are we saying okay?
Just
Fine.
classic.
Okay.
Just classic.
Just classic plain old Dole Whip.
fair.
What am I between?
Fair.
That and a macaroon ice cream sandwich, macaron ice cream sandwich.
It sounds good. Like that sounds really
good.
good.
Yeah.
But
Not
I don't
good
know.
enough.
Something about again, like to me, if
Classic.
I'm standing in Adventureland eating a Dole Whip, I feel happy.
That's true.
I'm rocking with Dole Whip.
All right. I'm good on Dole Whip.
Dole Whip, and then we can look at the chat.
Everyone's saying
I,
it.
I mean, I would be disowned also from the Disney community if I did not choose Dole Whip.
Exactly. Well, yeah, we'll see how far it makes it, but the dog should vote. is what
Look, you want to vote? Come here.
He'd probably love a Dole Whip.
Yeah.
He said he'll eat any snack that's ever available.
There you go. So he would eat this whole bracket. Hester says Dole Whip. Nicole, Dole Whip, 100%. She's been waiting for this moment. Selena says Dole Whip. Nicole, again, coming in with the classic vote there. Neither. I'm in the minority. Sorry, I'm in the minority and not a Dole Whip fan, but I need to try the orange one.
I
Samantha,
think I prefer the orange one a little bit. I really
It
like
is
the
really
orange
good.
We're always like classic. We don't really like venture off.
One time
do
I
we?
got the Olaf one.
Oh yeah, there was like an Olaf one. I don't really know what
It
that
was
was
plain. I got it plain. Oh no, I got it with. Didn't I get it with the yellow anyways?
though. Yeah, I guess so. Dole Whip. Kevin says I picked Dole Whip on the Polynesian beach.
This is who we
that's a
learned
good
from.
combination. Yeah, seriously.
Again, add that to my list. Like that's
The
just
Yoda of Disney
I
trips.
just added to the
that
list.
sounds amazing. Justine, Dole Whip. Dole Whip is like swept the bracket here.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, unsurprisingly.
Yeah, Dole Whip is the 1 seed. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Dole Whip is the 1 seed for sure. And
Oh,
then
look what Jesse just said.
Oh no!
oh no, why? Is it just because
Everyone's
it's
crying.
Have you
interesting?
tried the I Lava You float? It might change because I was not a Dole Whipper.
No.
I
Oh,
wasn't. The I
I
Lava
like
You
pineapple.
float has changed my opinion on any
It's
Dole
very,
Whip.
it's very good. Yeah.
Interesting.
It's so
See?
good.
Look, we gotta
We're
try a
waiting
bunch of
for
stuff.
the
We're gonna
insight now.
we're gonna have to just bring it like enough cash to buy all these snacks and
We
do
just-
like a real life. Like we just won't eat anything else but snack bracket stuff and see how that goes.
Our
That's- we
stomachs.
just eat our way through the parks. We wait in no lines. When we went to Epcot last time, we don't wait in any ride lines over like 20 minutes. We waited
Sometimes,
like
yeah.
45 minutes for an orange slush in France.
For the orange slush. That
Those
was
are good.
So good.
So good. Yeah, very, very good. Okay. The
Anyways.
last one in our sweet bracket is the citrus swirl and the cinnamon sugar pecans.
Oh. The nuts.
Yeah, the
You
nuts.
gotta go the toasted nuts.
I'm not.
I'm gonna look like directly into this camera. You do not understand how I don't know, like you could
It's
probably
so good.
get
I don't
them
even
anywhere
like,
else.
I don't even like nuts.
They
No,
are
they're
so
so
good,
good.
and we were there. They were like roasting them in the back, and it was
Oh,
just
There
like,
were chestnuts on an open fire literally behind us.
it
And it
was like,
smelled good.
oh, they might have been one of the best things that I ate that whole trip.
They were.
They were so good to me.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
so
the
good.
four of us just sat in Epcot on like a little bench and just watched the world go by and ate nuts for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Good time.
but I don't think that we're gonna win this. Oh, but I guess if we both vote, but you guys might want to vote for the citrus swirl. I don't know.
There is a couple. I'm seeing all citrus swirls so
Me
far.
too. I
Maybe
was gonna
nobody's
say.
had the nuts. They haven't been turned on to the way.
True. Nicole says the swirl. Yeah, it's just too overwhelmingly sweet. I can't.
I
do
can get
this.
behind that.
But
That's
it's-
fair.
Yeah.
Makes
It
sense.
is sweet. I feel like
It
you
is.
got to be in the mood for it.
Yeah, you do.
You know.
Because there was even a time where I want like
remember you kept saying we should
we
get a
should
Dole,
get
and
one,
I
and you're
said
like, no.
not yet. I said
Yeah.
no. to it.
It's definitely very sweet.
look at everybody.
Wow, I've never
Citrus
had a
swirl in it.
citrus swirl. Is that the orange one?
I don't
Orange and
know.
lime, I would assume. Those are citruses.
They are citrus fruit.
Let us know down below what a citrus swirl is.
Is it
I've
the
heard of
orange
it.
one with
We
the-
didn't know what it was before we voted for nuts.
Yeah, we're just like nuts.
It's the orange like Dole Whip, is it not?
But I think it's like
Orange and
swirled
white?
with like
It'll
a
be orange and lemon or orange with lime, right?
something.
I thought it was orange.
Kevin, where are we at?
Yeah,
What's in there?
exactly.
Come
Because
on.
because I think
It's the orange
It's
one.
Oh, that's the orange one. Okay.
I like the
Oh,
orange
the
one.
orange with vanilla? Like the creamsicle?
Oh, yeah.
That's
that
what I
would be-
thought it
yeah,
was.
yeah, that's
That
what I
everyone
thought it
always
was
talks
too.
It doesn't change my vote away from the roasted nuts, but
But giving some more props to the citrus.
I would choose that over a Dole Whip.
Uh,
I would get that before.
it would
Dole
be
Whip.
tough. Yeah, it would be tough.
Interesting. Well,
Well, the nuts. Wait, what are you guys voting for?
Nuts.
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 I'm just gonna
Sorry,
write.
everyone.
On the
I'm
nut train. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna write
They're
nuts.
so good.
They are so good. Okay. Now we're moving on to the other side of the bracket. Oh, see Jesse coming in. The nuts.
The nuts.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Yes.
She knows the way. She knows the way. Oh, this is funny. The Pongo Lumpia,
Lumpia.
which
Not Brendan's favorite.
not good in my opinion,
Oh,
and
Lord,
the
we gotta talk
cheeseburger
about
spring roll.
Oh, not good
Well,
either.
I like that those two are put with each other because they're the same concept.
They
Yeah.
are.
They're
And they're-
both like a spring roll.
They're both pretty
What's
underwhelming.
the one?
First, I'm gonna
I-
say, look, see, hello from East Coast USA. Welcome in.
Connecticut, it's cold up there.
Yeah, it is.
Look, you're like, yeah, almost in Canada. There, it's cold.
Yeah, pretty close, closer than we are.
I don't know. like I don't think I really knew what to expect with that like Pongo Lumpia.
Yeah, so Brandon just bought it while we all got like the drinks, and he's like, "Oh, I bought this," and I
Because
was
it
like,
sounded
"What is
good. It was
that?"
like a cream cheese thing, right?
But it
Yeah,
looked
it's like a cream cheese filling with pineapple, I think, inside of like a spring roll wrapper sort of
not
deal.
good. I had a bite. Not
But then
good.
I will say the cheeseburger spring roll to me,
Not
is
good. Tasted like
overrated.
a pickle.
it
It's
just
so greasy.
Yeah, it is.
I was-
Yeah,
Like
it is
I
very
definitely have
greasy.
ruined a shirt.
yeah,
Like trying to eat those in Adventureland, like over like a.
yeah, it's
But-
true.
Punched over it. Yeah.
We are
We
not.
had it and we were very underwhelmed because I was expecting greatness because Tim Tracker like always
Loves them.
has it and loves it, and I was like, oh yeah. And we didn't even get a dip with our spring rolls.
Oh, well, that's a sin.
Yeah, that's
But
unacceptable.
see, we got a dip with the wine.
No, we didn't.
Yes, for the 50th one we did. It was like a mustard. You just
Yeah, the what's it called?
It's like
The
a Reuben.
Reuben
Yeah,
one?
it's like a Reuben.
That one was
Yeah,
so
maybe it's
good.
'cause we only-
I like the
Plastic
Reuben
sauce.
one. Yeah.
They're all too much. Like, thank goodness you only get 2, and we split them. There's no way I could ever eat more than that.
They're a lot.
So
They are a lot.
I like the other one though. We got the
Yes,
50th one. That
yes.
one was good.
I like that one too. But
yeah.
I don't know.
Uh-uh.
Kevin is saying he'll vote the cheeseburger, but we are so on point. See, that gives me like the validation that I need. Then Nicole says the spring roll. Selena says the spring roll. Jesse Cherry says, "Oh hell yeah, Pongo Lumpia."
I don't know.
That's such a funny.
Sounds good. I'd try both. Oh look, Nicole has met Tim Tracker twice, but never Jen. I would
That's
love to meet
cool.
Tim Tracker.
Yeah.
Haley too. Would love that.
Yeah.
I have a list of people that if I was there, I'd love to meet, and you guys know who some of them are.
yes,
I have their full name listed on my list.
first, middle, last, the whole
The
line.
whole thing, so I know when they're there, I can yell just so there's no confusion.
But we're not weird, so don't worry.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's just like a fun. Yeah, we're not weird. So
I'm joking. I'm
this one's hard for me.
You like the Pongo Lumpia?
Well,
Brandon. You hated that thing.
I know,
But you
then,
also didn't like the spring roll.
But then I'm comparing this spring roll to the one that I like better.
the 50th one.
I like the 50th
We
one,
vote for that.
but I'm gonna vote for the cheeseburger spring roll.
Yeah, I get to take our vote because Tommy doesn't like either.
Yeah,
And
fair.
I would go Pongo Lumpia because I love that. It almost makes like a cheesecake filling because it's like the sweet cream cheese.
See, maybe mine
I
I
was.
think I wanted to like the Pongo Lumpia more than I did.
I think it's like so.
But-
If it were less flaky, it'd be so good.
Maybe.
But I think people aren't expecting the texture of the filling when they bite into it, and it is like it's almost like a cottage cheese.
It is
filling.
very similar to cottage cheese, I was going to say. Yeah.
But I'm voting Pongo Lumpia.
Okay, maybe that's why I didn't like it because I don't like cottage cheese. Maybe like it was like the texture was kind of
Yeah.
not it for me. So I think that we're split, and I think in the chat though
It's
it was
spring roll.
mostly spring roll.
Yeah.
So the spring roll, we'll move on. Cheeseburger spring roll.
Yep.
Moving on. This next one. Oh, I was gonna say also, do people play Marco Polo? Try to find the people? Maybe.
We play Marco Polo in stores sometimes
When we lose
we're
each other.
separated. Yeah.
That's funny. I love it. Okay. Casey's Corner corn dog nuggets with the cheese sauce. I'm adding that in there. And buffalo chicken chips. Is that like,
No.
Where are those from?
I don't know.
Sounds like a Pecos Bills adjacent, like a Frontierland.
It's like a
Yeah, yeah.
buffalo chicken nacho almost or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Ours is easy.
I love those little corn dog nuggets so much.
You get those, you watch the parade. It is peak Disney.
Wash it down with like a Powerade or like a
A
Diet Coke or a
Sprite.
Sprite. Yeah. Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah,
That's living right there.
it is. I was gonna say that is like we had never had them till this last trip.
They're so good.
They're so good. I get the height. Like
We
it's
ate
just
it
everything
every
about it.
time.
Yeah.
Didn't we eat it twice in one day? one
Yes.
time?
Every chance that we could,
It's
we're
so
like,
good.
we just want that. And it was like the vibe of going up there to get it.
And with
It's
cheese.
just so that cheese. And then
It's so
like you
good.
can sit there and like see that nice it's just everything about that whole experience is so good.
Yeah, it's definitely just Disney.
Yeah.
That's what.
It
Because
is.
Casey's Corner's nugs are more Disney in my repertoire than Dole.
Oh,
Like more iconic Disney for me
Maybe.
than
Yeah,
Dole
yeah, yeah.
is.
yeah. Okay.
Because I eat them definitely more often than I eat a plain Dole Whip.
Yeah, I love
True.
those little
They're so
nuggets.
good.
Kevin says it's from Trilobites in Animal.
Oh,
Okay.
it would probably be delicious.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
sure
that
it
if we
probably
saw
would,
that,
yeah.
it would give them a run for its money.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was gonna
that's
say
probably like good.
he's going for that. I love like buffalo chicken. I think that is so good. So I would
like
probably
buffalo
like that.
chicken.
Nicole's picking that. Amy is picking the corn dog nuggets. Kevin, like I said, is doing the buffalo chicken. Spirited Review says, I tried the corn dog nuggies, as Molly calls them. Yes, corn dog nuggies, exactly. Miss Cherry is saying corn dog nuggets with the plastic cheese. Don't need to hear the second half.
Yeah.
Yes, so I think that's going to move on. It's like almost unanimous. Those are just so good, but
corn dog nuggets.
Corn dog nuggets. Move on. Okay. This next one is going to be hard for me because like I've never had either of these. And the one to me, I just like I don't know.
Say it.
Turkey leg
Ugh.
and loaded tots from the Friar's Nook.
Heck yeah.
Yeah?
I'm over a turkey leg.
Oh, yes. I was going to say.
I mean, and
We're
you can't go wrong with like cheese and bacon on tater tots, like potato barrels, like.
True. And I love like the tots from Woody's Lunchbox. So I think it's got to be pretty similar.
At least comparable, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know. Like the turkey leg, I just can't get behind it. I don't know what.
Staunchly anti-turkey leg.
Yes,
So
I mean, yeah. I
go
mean,
against
I would
our-
die on the hill of anti-turkey leg.
Yeah.
And it's like so big, and it's
There's
like
like a million tendons. I've never seen an animal with more tendons in my whole life.
and it's just hot, and you're like gnawing down on a meat stick. Like I don't know.
It's a Renaissance fair, yeah.
Like fourth and fifth
you-
grade,
yeah.
whenever we went. That's what I
Yeah.
think.
You go to medieval times, and you.
I
do
love
that.
it.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
eat you're given like soup with your hands,
Yeah,
and
you're
that's
eating
it.
it,
And
and
you
then
eat
you're
a
eating
turkey leg.
And I'm convinced. Like I saw something on a podcast, I think too, where they were saying that it's like not even just like turkey; it's like ham and turkey. I'm like,
That's enough of this
it
conversation.
seems like it's
No,
just.
it's turkey leg.
I don't
My
know.
friend used to joke that it's just the femurs of the lost children of Disney, and I was like, it's about the size. So.
We'll see. The turkey legs creep me out. Yes, exactly. Turkey legs, too salty. Spirited Review says, I go to the Big E every year and people are walking around with with one and they look so nasty. Sorry, not a turkey leg. Loaded tots. Hester says, not a fan of the turkey leg. Oh, interesting. My husband chugs turkey legs. They're so gross.
I am here for the turkey leg slander.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, so turkey leg, not it. We're going to say the loaded tots are moving on. Okay,
For sure.
next one has one thing that I love and one thing that I haven't tried but I want to try. A Ronto wrap
Yeah.
and Harambe Market corn on the cob.
We have both.
Is that like, oh, okay, yeah.
It's the one right outside the safari.
Yeah, that corn.
We
is
have had both. The corn is very good.
tough draw for the corn.
But we would, I mean, we would be not ourselves.
We'd be
We would be
fraudulent.
very fraudulent if we didn't choose Ronto wrap. We wrote it so hard to you guys and then sat like on pins and needles while you ate it.
It's
Yeah.
good. And I was going to say,
We liked it.
we made some at home like
We ate
multiple
it,
times before
Like,
we went with
we
you
ate
guys.
it once a week every day until.
And
we
it
went
was
to
so
this.
good, and it was just as good, like actually better, having it with you
And
guys.
with the chips.
Yes,
Oh, the plantain
plantain
chips.
chips too.
Yeah.
It's a nice
We're good
they were so good. So this is like
Ronto wrap.
obviously easy.
for us.
I'm sure that I would love the corn because I love corn.
corn
on
is
the
good.
cob.
The corn is good.
Yeah.
And
The
it
only
really
thing
has
that
some.
gets tough with the corn is that it just sits, so it is a little mushy, but
Sometimes,
the flavor
yeah.
is real good.
Yeah, sometimes you don't get great like bite on the.
Yeah. We'll have to
Right.
add it to the list though. It is it's definitely,
Worth giving.
I think it's a must-have snack when you go to Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, it's it. And
Okay.
it's worth
So we're gonna
trying.
That's
Add it
awesome.
to the list. Anybody keeping track or adding that to the list?
Seriously.
Nicole says the Ronto wrap, Selena Ronto wrap, and Kevin picking the Ronto wrap. And Spirited Review says I would have both.
Absolutely.
That's the real choice. Yeah, yeah.
There we
Yeah.
go. So
that's how you get.
Ronto wrap is moving on, which is just perfect. Okay, kind of two classics again here: popcorn versus a Mickey pretzel. Kind of both like classic, like generic snacks.
Yeah.
But I will die on the hill of popcorn
I
Yeah.
knew you were gonna pick popcorn.
because popcorn is just my favorite like snack. Period. Like when I go to the movie theater and I get a popcorn with like layered butter and I can just like sit there, so
Brandon
good.
loves popcorn.
And the one time we had popcorn was at Hollywood Studios, and I swear every like kernel like thing
Oh,
was
it's
yellow.
so yellow. So good.
Yeah.
Every single
Yeah,
one.
I mean, Disney's popcorn is definitely, they do a good job of coating every single bite.
Yes.
I think I would choose Mickey
And if you
pretzel
bring your
with-
bucket.
But I think that they might be leaning towards pretzel.
We need to ask Kevin.
True.
Oh,
Kevin, we have a question.
okay, ring it in.
Is this a Mickey pretzel? Can we add plastic cheese? Because they are sold together at the stand.
I think it has to be just the pretzel.
Really?
I think.
If it's Mickey pretzel with plastic cheese, I'm 100% a Mickey pretzel.
Yeah, that would be a bit of a game changer.
Okay.
That's
Well,
where
we have the live place. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. They are voting for Mickey pretzel. Nicole is going to vote for popcorn. Selena says pretzel. Amy, the popcorn. Chrissy, popcorn, especially in a cute little bucket.
That
Yes.
is a savior.
Buckets,
That is a
yeah.
savior.
The buckets. Kevin says pretzel, but I think this was prior to your question.
Yeah, I think that's just his response.
Yeah. Miss Cherry is saying pretzel and cheese. See, and then Nicole, again, the popcorn buckets that we have no more room for. And those go crazy. Like if we all know, we all saw like the figment,
Figment ones.
holy cow, and popcorn because it's easier to eat. Kevin says no cheese because you could put the cheese with
Oh,
any.
I think that's
popcorn.
right. Yeah, I think popcorn just.
If it's just a plain Jane dry Mickey pretzel, I have to choose popcorn.
Plain Jane.
And the popcorn buckets put it over the edge.
That's
for
what I
me.
mean. Yeah, you're lugging around a cute little popcorn bucket,
And the
then
refills are so
you're a little
cheap.
hungry. Yep, you just
They
do
are.
a quick refill,
Yeah.
and then boom, you've got a nice.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
just-
Pro tip.
You could just bring your bucket and eat popcorn all day.
Yeah, you would. Theoretically, you don't need any other snacks. At
Yeah,
Disney.
you
You
just
could
sustain yourself
sustain-
off
yeah.
of popcorn. Yeah.
True.
spend 10 miles of walking off of just
Yes.
Disney salty popcorn.
Oh, look.
It's true.
Spirited Review is mixing up cheese with the popcorn.
Don't think I won't, or have it.
Yeah.
What do you think of that one? There we go. I also wanted to mention we threw this little background together because my birthday's in April. So this is my quick thrown together birthday background. Got all the things I love in there. I wanted to mention that, but I forgot. So there it is.
There it
But
is.
the popcorn is moving on. The next one is nachos, which I guess is just
Regular.
like plain nachos, and mac and cheese fries, which I didn't know was a
Where
thing.
is that from? Let's put that on the list.
Yeah. Where does that
Yummy.
sound like? It sounds like a Friar Nook special.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds like
We
Fries.
vote.
Who do I think that's from? Sounds like something in Friar Nook, but I don't even know if they have fries. I think they have potato barrels.
oh, true.
That's
So
also good.
I don't know. Kevin
Any of
can let us
those?
know.
I know the answer.
Spirited Review is saying mine too. When my birthday is April 28th, so it's at the end of April. So it's gonna be coming up just over a month away. Nicole says I think Tokyo Disneyland has unique popcorn flavors that we don't get. I've heard that, and they have like
Like
a
shrimp,
little,
stuff like that.
little
Like,
character, don't they? That's like standing there, like turning the. It's like a little figurine.
yep.
Yeah. So I think that based on these, to me, like mac and cheese, either fries or potato barrels, seems like it would be good.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, Kevin, at
Cheese.
Macy's special release.
That one.
Nice. Oh, okay. Yeah, I actually
Yeah.
have seen these. That's ringing a bell.
No, I mean that's what I'm choosing. Mac
Yeah.
and cheese on any sort of carb sounds fantastic.
Yeah, my big issue with nachos is that if you get the cheese separate, it's pretty good, but then it's kind of just like a chip and cheese dip, where the nachos usually come with the cheese on it, and then you're just begging for soggy chips at that point.
Right.
I
Or
don't
there's
love
not
a
an
soggy
even
chip.
distribution of
Yeah.
topping.
That's true. Well, I think that everybody down below also picked the fries.
Yes.
We're going to pick the fries. Denise, welcome in. She did not get the notification. Well, it's
Oh,
okay. Sorry, but thank you for being here. We really appreciate it so much. So mac and cheese fries. We're going to try to go through these mac and cheese fries. Okay. Next up, we got two drinks. We got LeFou's Brew or blue or green milk.
So LeFou's Brew is like a frozen apple juice type of thing.
Yeah, with like that kind of, it has like the little like foam stuff on it.
Yeah, the foam on top. Yeah,
I think I'm choosing blue milk.
I love me some blue milk.
Yeah.
Me too.
Which
The
one?
green milk, I'm
We
not
slept on
as
it for a
crazy
little,
about.
like-
The blue milk
Yeah.
rocks.
Yeah.
You like the blue milk. You did not like the green milk, and I
Blue
think
milk tastes a little like Fruit Loops, like Fruity Pebbles, and green milk tastes like grass.
Yeah, it tastes like a
Right.
health smoothie sometimes. Yeah.
yeah, no, not for me. I just think that the like LeFou's Brew is too sweet.
I didn't like it.
It's just kind of like I don't know. Whereas the milk to me is something different and like a novelty in Galaxy's Edge of like it's blue milk. It's like kind of cool. So
If I went on the Galactic Star Cruiser, I'd make myself sit off of the taps of blue milk.
I would
make myself absolutely
big old belly
sick.
full of blue milk.
Yeah, exactly. Milk mixed. Interesting. Can you do that?
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh.
Wait, can you? I think you can. People
Sure. Well, you'd have to order, not on mobile order.
Interesting. I wonder how that would taste. Fruity grass, or is it better? Who knows? The brew, and I don't drink much. Miss Cherry says LeFou's brew. Denise says that LeFou's brew sounds so much better than the milk stew. Kevin is going with the blue milk. Michelle, welcome in. Thanks for being here. The brew is delicious, but the blue drink made adult version is good. Interesting. And Nicole says the brew is a letdown. So I think it's pretty close.
Yeah, I think so.
And Nicole says that you have to buy 2 of them. So you could buy them both and I guess mix them yourself.
Gotcha.
Makes sense.
You pay thousands of dollars and go on the Star Cruise, and then you don't have to pay for both.
Yeah, that is another way to do it, theoretically. Yeah.
Should we add that to the list? Go on.
Yeah, I think so. And the Tokyo Disneyland trip to try the other popcorn flavors.
Exactly. And then go out to Disneyland to have a Mickey beignet that's like authentic.
Exactly. Yeah.
We'll just do a whole round trip.
We'll
just do everything. We'll just like sell everything we have. And just
including our houses. Yes.
Exactly. So the blue/green milk is moving on. And our last one in this first round is a churro versus Tonga toast.
Oh, I gotta choose Tonga toast, and I've never had it.
I've never had it either, but it sounds good.
Yeah, it does sound really good.
A Disney World churro apparently doesn't hold a flame to a Disneyland churro. I don't think we're missing anything. And Tonga toast, I have been wanting to have for like years, and we haven't done it.
What is it?
Yeah, give us a rundown for all the people.
So I think it's like what it looks like is literally like a big piece of their bread, like the Polynesian bread
sort of deal, yeah.
And then it looks like they've like French toasted,
right? Yeah.
And then it's covered with cinnamon sugar, is what it looks like.
Yeah.
So it's like a thicker, sweeter French toast. I think, is my
it looks delicious.
It does look really good.
Add it to the list.
Yeah.
We can just go like I'm telling you.
Busy at the Polynesian, having Dole Whip on their beach.
Yeah,
having their bread pudding.
Roll us out of the Polynesian.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna have to roll us way out of here. Nicole says that she likes the way that you think, Haley. Which there you go. See. Miss Cherry says churro if it's in Disneyland. See exactly. Denise says the churro. Nicole churro. Spirited review the churro, and Michelle says haven't had the toast, but it looks delicious.
So good.
I like a churro. But the Tonga toast, like idea of what it like is, sounds so good to me. What about you, Heidi?
Sure.
You don't really like either of those things. I feel you don't really like
anything.
Breakfast foods. Yeah. You don't like anything.
A disappointing churro at Disney World.
Yeah.
We have.
Yeah, we have. Yeah.
So it definitely makes me weary of choosing Disney World.
Kind of like a bland churro can be such a bummer. I feel like.
The churro that I liked was the one in Disney Springs. It was like a Fruity Pebbles churro that I had.
That's like the churro cart that does like all the different ones.
Yeah, and that was good.
For sure.
So I think that would make it a bit different and elevate it. But that's what I would pick. So we're gonna have the Tonga toast move on. We're gonna go to the other bracket. The second round.
Back to the winners.
Original, the winners. So we got the kitchen sink sundae.
We can move through these a bit more quicker also.
Yeah, we've already discussed these.
So kitchen sink sundae versus the Gaston cinnamon roll.
Gaston cinnamon roll.
I think I'm rolling. What are you going?
I kind of want to go cinnamon roll.
Yeah, me too.
The kitchen sink is cool. It's not very Disney to me, I feel like, though.
No,
Yeah.
I mean,
cinnamon roll is kind of just a cinnamon roll, but you slap that character name on the front, and I'm all
yes.
Good comment.
And you got to go buy it from like Gaston's Tavern. I feel like
It's classic.
Yeah. So we're gonna vote for those collectively, all 4 of us. We'll see what the chat has down below. Nicole says the kitchen sink. Spirited Review also says the kitchen sink because ice cream. Denise, cinnamon roll all day. So the cinnamon roll is moving on, which I am very happy about because I love the cinnamon roll. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, yeah.
You wrote that wrong.
I wrote it wrong right there. Cinnamon roll. The next one is the school bread versus the Ohana bread pudding.
I will give you this one because I don't think I would vote with you.
I don't know. It's tough because I think I would prefer the bread pudding, but I haven't had it, so it's kind of like.
Right.
We can rock bread pudding.
I would roll bread pudding.
I really like bread pudding.
Especially because it comes served with ice cream. It's just a delicious.
That's right.
dessert.
It comes with ice cream.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that'll do it.
Bread pudding.
We've never had either of these either.
Should we let the chat choose?
Well, I would 100% pick the Ohana bread pudding because it just sounds so good. But we'll see what the
We'll
chat
let the chat
says
say,
and
because
see.
these people may have had it.
True. So Kevin says the pudding. Nicole says Ohana bread. Miss Cherry says school bread.
Wait.
Denise.
Ohana bread. What's that?
Ohana bread pudding.
Yeah, the bread
Oh,
pudding.
okay. I was
Denise
confused.
says school bread because I hate bread puddings. Spirited Review says the school bread because I've never had it. I don't like bread pudding. Michelle says, did the bread pudding have raisins? If it doesn't, yes, the pudding. I think it doesn't. It just has doesn't just have
I don't know. A lot of bread puddings have a dried fruit that becomes rehydrated.
Yeah.
Right.
So
But
I would assume it does have raisins.
Maybe.
Would be my
Maybe.
assumption.
So what is
Or
this?
like it's crazy.
I like raisins. So I would.
I love a raisin.
I don't.
I love a
I
raisin.
love the
I
raisins.
like raisins.
I only like them if they're really hard. Oh, it doesn't have it. Then
No.
I'm fully bread
That
pudding.
seems like something Disney would be like, hey, not everyone loves
Hey,
raisins.
a lot of
just
people
yank them
hate
out of it.
raisins,
Yeah.
so
Look at this. No
Sorry.
fruit in it.
I like raisins.
Haley, no fruit.
I'm in it. I'm into it.
It's just a bread with caramel sauce and ice cream.
Yeah, I'm
Sweet,
totally
delicious
in.
bread
I'm
with
totally
raisins.
in.
Like that. Look, everybody's saying no raisins, and I love raisins. I would
Yeah.
love it if it had.
No,
If
I'll
it had
pass you
fruit in it.
raisins. Just what are that little
Yeah.
little snack pack of raisins in it?
Yeah.
Yes, with that lady on the front.
Yes.
Yes.
What are those? What are those ones?
Sun something.
Starts with an
Sun
S.
made raisins.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
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 Love those.
Are made by the sun. So
Yeah.
it's good news.
So Ohana bread pudding's gonna move on because just like the idea,
Bad
just
grapes.
sounds so good. We have the beignets versus the caramel cushy popcorn.
I think I have to go. That one's hard. This is the hardest one we've had so far.
Yeah, I think so too. It's really tough.
Some made. Like she's a maid.
Oh, I'm having trust
Yeah.
me.
Not like MADE.
It's a pun. It's
Ah,
it's
I
a play on
love
words.
that.
Yeah. This one is hard. I feel like that it's kind of like on the different ends of
I
the
think I gotta
spectrum.
go beignet.
But I think I would go beignet as well. Yeah.
Me too. What are you laughing
I'm
at?
having like chest
Heidi's
pain.
having a
I'm
heart
having
attack
heart
on
attack.
the.
Oh, no.
She's like laughing, and it's like
It's okay, I'll
serious.
just drink my water.
Beignets. I just feel like I don't know something
We
about.
like beignets.
We love a beignet.
We've never had a real made by anyone.
No.
else.
They made them.
Beignet,
They're good.
beignet. See, so beignets.
We chose right.
Gotta move on. We chose right. And then the last one on this side is a Dole Whip or the cinnamon sugar nuts.
That's hard.
That is
That's
pretty-
hard.
I think if you gave me the option to order either, I would order the nuts more often than the Dole Whip.
Jeez, that's hard. What do I vote
You can
for?
walk around while you eat the nuts.
You can walk around with
They
a
don't
Dole
melt.
Whip. Come on.
You won't drop it down the
It
front
is
of your
objectively
shirt.
true that they don't melt.
Wow, this is the
That's
hardest one
hard.
yet for
It
me.
These
was
would be like
really,
my
really
last
hard.
two.
Nicole will kill us if Dole Whip doesn't move on because she wants to move on.
Well,
So-
nobody in the chat even voted nuts except for Jesse the first time around anyway, so I know the way they're rolling.
and she's going again. She's
Yes.
back in the nuts.
They're so good.
I'm on team nuts, but I will let you pick. Stop.
Dole Whip. Denise says Dole Whip. I love frozen pineapple. And Michelle says it's so refreshing, so I will do a Dole Whip. That's hard. So you guys are going for the
Memory,
nuts?
though, I have of nuts.
Yeah, that was such a pleasant
It was a
Time.
good
Yeah.
experience.
Glazed
yeah,
nuts.
hanging out. Yeah.
What a good memory. If you haven't seen that vlog, go watch it.
Yeah, go watch. It's pretty funny. I don't know, Heidi. What are you gonna do?
I don't know. I'm indifferent.
Should we just?
Should we just listen to the chat then?
Well, they're gonna go Dole Whip.
Nina gets it. I like the citrus swirl better, which I agree with. Versus the nuts.
Yeah.
This is so hard. See, look, we can get nuts anywhere, but
Not these ones.
They probably
Unless-
sell something similar
Unless you
in,
are
New
like,
York
if they
or
say,
something
yes,
like
on the
that.
streets
Yeah.
of New York.
Yeah.
When's the last time you were in Manhattan?
Nicole
Yeah.
says it's very easy to just pick a Dole Whip.
Yeah, I feel like we have to. Like, I love Dole.
That's how I kind of am. Like a Dole Whip is so quintessentially Disney, and it is good. It's not like it's very Disney and it stinks.
I'll give
It's
it
also
to you.
delicious.
Okay, Dole Whip. I'm
Dole Whip.
not confident about it, but
Yeah.
Everyone knows that we love the nuts.
But that Dole Whip's gonna go to the end now.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I feel like
You never know.
It's
We'll
gonna roll
see.
right to the end.
Anything could happen.
we'll see. Okay, Next up, cheeseburger spring roll and corn dog nuggets at Casey's. That's easy.
Corn dog nugget.
Corn dog nuggets.
Let's nuggies through.
Corn dog.
You have to weigh in.
Send those doggies through. They are going through. Oh, see, look. Nicole says, let your mom decide. Would your mom
She's
decide?
like, she knows she'll pick a Dole Whip. She has been in this stat before.
She's 100% going to pick the Dole Whip. So I think everybody's going to be kind of unanimous here.
Yeah.
Miss Cherry is going for the
The
nugs.
nugs are a top tier Disney snack.
Yeah.
Kevin, nuggets. Nicole, nuggets. Selena, the nuggets. Spirited Review, corn dog nuggies.
Well, maybe it'll be
What
nice.
was this even against?
Moving on.
What was this against?
This was against
Doesn't matter.
the cheeseburger spring roll.
Oh,
No,
yeah. Get those out of
Get
here.
it out of here.
Just replace that cart with a corn dog nugget cart.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Double the corn dog nuggets. Loaded tots or the Ronto wrap.
Ronto wrap.
Yeah. We're a Ronto wrap family.
We are certainly a Ronto wrap family.
We are too, but I don't know the next round. I don't know. So again, you can let us know down below the loaded tots or the Ronto wrap. We're trying to go through these quick so that we're not here forever because we feel bad that it's like,
Cole, you're very passionate about snacks.
we are.
A
So
little
I'm
pulled away left
talk
right.
all night about it. That's why we just gotta have like a podcast where we can just
Seriously,
for
yeah.
2 hours
Our
about
podcast. 'Cause
exactly. We're gonna have to look at that. Michelle says the Ronto wrap, Spirited Review,
the
loaded.
corn dog nuggets aren't spicy. They're sweet.
Right. Both sound spicy, so neither for me.
Ronto wrap and
Oh, it's the Ronto wrap.
Oh,
The Ronto wrap isn't spicy either, really.
It's got a little pepperiness to it, but I wouldn't say spicy. Yeah.
I forgot
Yeah.
what we were talking about.
look, Spirited Review says
Yeah,
he'd listen to the podcast. Look at
Yeah.
Sweet.
that. Yeah, so we're gonna say Ronto wrap. Moving on. The next one is popcorn versus mac and cheese fries.
Mac and cheese.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, I think we're going popcorn.
Okay. You can vote for popcorn.
Well, okay,
She's
but
not like popcorn.
Heidi, like really, but
I eat it at Disney.
and at the movies, you've been coming around to popcorn.
I eat it at the movie. I eat it at Disney. That's about it. But it wouldn't be like my first thing that I would choose to eat.
I would agree. We rarely get popcorn.
Just at Disney in the movies. Yeah.
But you can get it at all 4 parks.
Yeah,
And it's refillable.
right.
I like the refillable.
Yeah, top tier. Yeah, like if we're going based on snack, it's got like the buckets, the refill. Like it's a top tier snack for like.
Yeah. It's a
Kinda
well-rounded
you can like
snack.
set it and forget it too. Like if you're walking around,
You don't have to eat it all right now.
move
Yep.
around, do whatever you want to do, go see a show or whatever. Eat some
Exactly. Miss Cherry says popcorn. Nicole popcorn. Kevin the fries. These fries must be pretty good. I've
Yeah,
never
I
had
love
them.
them.
but-
Definitely have to try.
Yeah,
the fries.
yeah, they're on the
Definitely have to try
list.
fries.
Yeah. Chrissy says popcorn. Spirited Review, popcorn. Selena, the fries. Denise says, when you've been brought up on a tasteless diet due to someone having an ulcer in the family,
Oh.
everything is super spicy. That would not be fun. So
Makes
Makes sense. Yeah.
makes sense. Popcorn, and Nicole says, but the buckets. So popcorn is moving on. And our last one here is blue-green milk versus Tonga toast.
Very different.
Very different.
It's hard because we've had one and not the other.
Yeah.
I know.
I think I would have to roll Tonga toast.
I almost feel like the green milk is holding the blue milk back a little bit. But since they're a
The ugly
packaged deal,
stepsister.
yeah, I kind of
I
feel like
agree. The blue milk's like, what are you doing to me?
a little bit, and I
agree.
want to go Tonga
They-
toast.
Yeah.
Right?
And Tonga toast just seems like, but it's hard because like you cannot get blue milk anywhere else. Like you
True.
try and make blue milk, there's no way. There is absolutely
No.
no prayer.
Only end poorly, yeah.
But
It's
I think
true.
that I would like to eat a Tonga toast more than I like if I
If
could
you-
only
if
choose
you-
one forever.
If you put both in front of me, I'm picking the toast
Yeah.
10 times out of 10. So.
Me
Right.
too. What about you, Heidi?
I'd
You don't really
probably
like
pick the.
Heidi would pick the milk because she doesn't like breakfast foods or anything that's like
Yeah, I'd probably be more.
Oh yeah.
no Tonga toast.
I
Yeah,
don't care. You guys can vote. for
it
this
sounds and the whole chat is
You got it,
going
Ron.
Who's rocking with
It is
Tonga?
all toast.
Yeah.
for the Tonga toast. Tonga toast.
I feel like the milk
Toast.
is dividing too. I feel like there's like
Tonga
a few
toast.
segments that
The
are
milk
not
is
on board.
scary.
Yeah, you take a sip
Tonga
of
toast.
Milk
milk
is
with
weird.
fruit, that's a little bit like, whoa.
It's different.
Toast and toast. Okay, add it to the list. Tonga toast. So this list is getting longer as we talk more about it. Tonga toast. Okay,
Seriously.
we're moving. What is this? This is our Elite 8 here.
Woo!
The Elite 8.
Getting into it.
The Elite Eight is the Gaston cinnamon roll versus Ohana bread pudding.
Yeah.
I know
There's no fruit and there is ice cream.
The no fruit is what put it over for me.
you love ice cream.
There's squishy surprises in there. I'm going.
Me and Heidi are pretty divided this whole time. Truthfully.
I was gonna pick the cinnamon roll because I don't think I would like the.
But you like caramel, like think about the apple thing that we had from the farm here. So we had this thing from this farm here.
It's an
and it's like a bread
cord.
dumpling. Yeah.
It's
like
not a bread dumpling.
Yes,
it's
it
an
is.
apple cord.
It's a whole apple cord with like a bread around it.
Oh yeah.
And caramel sauce.
And even that, I think, will have a more weird texture than this. This is just like a baked dessert with
It's like
caramel
spongy
and
bread, right? Like,
yeah,
yeah.
and
There's ice cream.
ice.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're gonna have to see the chat. So
That's
Well,
pretty dry.
no brunch for Heidi.
No, I like to eat lunch when I wake up. Sometimes I eat soup or like ravioli for breakfast.
It's true. Or pizza.
Yeah, most times.
Nicole says bread pudding. Kevin, the bread pudding. Miss Cherry, cinnamon roll. Denise, cinnamon roll.
Good choice.
Spirited
Good choice.
Review, roll for the win. Slinky249, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Gaston's. Selena says the cinnamon roll. And Michelle says bread pudding. I think it's pretty
I
divided.
think it's
Yeah,
I think, maybe cinnamon roll by hair, but it's pretty
roll,
split.
roll. I think roll is winning in the chat.
Well,
So really, it's up to you two.
what are we going to do? I just think the idea of the bread pudding, and like, I think if you didn't have, like, I don't know, like the cinnamon roll could be dry, like Tommy said, whereas you know that bread pudding soaked in ice cream and caramel is going to be so good.
I don't know.
Indifferent?
Yeah.
Okay, should we ask the tiebreaker?
Yeah.
Cinnamon roll or bread pudding with ice cream and caramel sauce? Bread pudding.
Go.
That's
All
the
that,
win. There we
all
go.
that I needed to hear. Ohana bread pudding. And then we have the beignets versus a Dole Whip. Here it is, just the validation.
The official ruling, yeah.
Oh, no.
Official. It's in. See,
Yeah.
Brandon is working this one to the max. I'm trying. I know. This one's gonna be interesting though here. Beignets versus a Dole Whip.
I'd rock with a beignet.
Yeah, I'm rocking
I would
beignet.
rock. Especially like I don't know if they have a Mickey shape. We didn't decide on that, but even knowing that's a possibility,
A fried piece
it's
of
pretty
dough with
nice,
cinnamon, like powdered sugar on it.
and like I feel like you can always have room for some beignets, even if like you're full on Disney food all day. Like
Just
it's just
there.
a little bit of dough, just a little bit. Of dough.
Yeah,
And like, isn't there like, don't they have like live music at?
I think so.
Yeah,
We're
I
factoring
feel like.
music in now.
No, but
don't
I
know
mean,
if
I'm
you can go
picking
with the
beignets
ambiance,
anyway,
yeah.
but I think that.
We're adding in the ambiance.
Yes.
No, I think I would rock with beignets over a Dole Whip.
We
Love
should
a
do
Dole
this
Whip.
again. This whole bracket. We'll do this whole bracket, but if there was music, would it?
The only ambiance. That's what our
Yes.
next bracket
The
will be. Is
ambiance.
just
Surrounding food items.
Give,
ambiance.
give Haley like a cheeseburger or spring roll and some music and see if that
Yeah.
changes.
If I get Adventureland music versus Fantasyland music, which am I choosing?
Oh, that's like down the rabbit hole. I'm like, oh, that's, do you eat cereal?
Yeah, if I'm starved.
If there's no soup nearby.
Yeah. If there's nothing else, I will eat. I like certain
Oh.
cereals, but again, it wouldn't be my first choice to eat
I
cereal. Brandon always
love
buys cereal
cereal.
and tries to get me to try it, like weird ones, and I don't like it.
Cereal is so good.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. We sent you guys cereal.
yes,
Back.
so good. Oh my god.
A little,
Yeah.
what's it called?
That's like a video like on our
Timbits.
channel.
Oh,
That
they were
Timbits cereal
good.
was phenomenal. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
They were
good
good.
stuff.
Interesting. I've never had that. Have I had that?
What-
Timbit
You
cereal?
sent it to us.
Oh, yeah, you've had
I
it.
did have it. Yeah, I know.
You've
Sorry.
had multiple.
We also now in Canada have Fruity Pebbles and Cocoa Pebbles.
Nice.
Which I
That's
like.
a win. That's a win for the Canadians.
Yeah, the Pebble family is a good.
Yeah.
It is. Miss Cherry says the beignets. Nicole, Dole Whip. Hester, Dole Whip. Denise, Dole Whip. Spirited Review, I guess was saying no, but then saying Dole Whip. Selena, beignets. Slinky says beignets all the way. I make them at home now.
Nice.
Kevin, beignets. Nicole, The bracket is broken without a Dole Whip. Michelle says beignets because you can dip them in chocolate.
Yum.
Holy cow. Oh, look.
Nothing
And Kevin's going to
exactly.
elevate your Dole Whip with the fireworks. So the beignets get the music, but the Dole Whip gets the fireworks.
That's true.
And Slinky says, I saw Fruity Pebble syrup today. Interesting. I think that we are going to have the beignets move on, right? Well, the chat's picking beignets.
Okay, so
They pick beignets. But
Okay, well, yeah. If the
you would
chat's
vote
picking
for Dole Whip,
beignets,
though. Right? Or beignets?
I vote for Dole Whip.
This whole bracket is under protest now.
Exactly. Miss
just-
Cherry says Fruity Pebble Crispies.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
Oh, like
You
rice-
guys also, didn't you send us those?
Yeah, we sent you Mickey shaped ones.
And they were so good.
They
Yeah.
literally made them and sent them in the mail.
They homemade them in the mail. Oh, that was so fun. Those were so good.
That was like early on in our friendship.
Yeah, that was the beginning of the
Yeah.
DVs.
Well, Johnny says now we're going down the rabbit hole of you saw Fruity Pebbles coffee creamer at the store today.
Wow.
Holy cow.
That
You
can't be
guys
good
got
for
it all.
you.
We're moving to
The
America.
chokehold that Fruity Pebbles has on the American society.
Yeah, we're moving there. That's decided right now.
That's crazy.
They got Haley and Tommy in America, Disney and Fruity Pebbles, everything.
That's
That's
what
all.
else
That
could-
was the cherry
What
on the
else could
top.
you need? Yeah.
Exactly. What else we need? See, and Miss Cherry says, now that's some true friendship.
That's how you knew it was real.
Yeah.
Truly is.
we
Truly
have to
is.
go find that clip, that video. Of
We
us
should.
doing
That's
that.
a video that's on our channel from like a while ago. And like one day, like it shot up, it had like 1,000 views. And we're like, people love, I guess, this, like us, like trying these foods and opening this big box.
It was
So
funny.
fun. So beignets are moving on
Yes.
in that bracket. On the other side, corn dog nuggies versus the Ronto wrap.
Oh, I knew that's what it was gonna be.
This is brutal.
Oh,
Brutal.
no.
Bum, ba-da-ba.
The
Well-
sound where it's like the knife in the
Yeah.
heart.
Yes, it's
That's it.
our
Oh, yeah.
our vote is corn dog nuggies.
Yeah.
Right?
I would choose Ronto wrap.
Wow.
Let's see what the chat has to say.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good idea.
The
Yeah.
chat can choose it.
So why would you pick the Ronto wrap?
So I think that the corn dog nuggets, and I think I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, aren't super different from a lot of. If you would get a corn dog nugget somewhere else,
Right.
I think it would taste pretty similar.
Where else would you get a corn
Wow,
dog?
that's
What do you mean? They have them frozen in the grocery store. You should get
I
them in
guess
high
you-
school.
I guess you could make them.
But
Okay.
the Ronto wrap, never will you get a Ronto wrap
True.
anywhere else except for
True.
Disneyland.
It's true.
It's the only choices you have.
Yeah.
Or on Batu,
Only two places on
somewhere
Earth.
else.
Yeah.
You gotta go to a galaxy.
Far, far away. So
Thank
that's why I have to roll. I think it's so uniquely Galaxy's Edge.
Well, the chat, Miss Cherry
know.
says the nugs, Ronto,
Riding with me, so we're good.
nuggies, Ronto, corn dog nuggets all the way. Spirited Review says this feels like a game show. It kind of is, actually. I guess so. Slinky is saying nuggets are good, but to be fair, I've never had the wrap. So I guess it's a vote for
It's
nuggets.
very good.
So I think are we like
Nuggets.
nuggets are moving on?
Yeah.
Much
I'm
love
sorry.
to the Ronto wrap,
That was
but-
my biggest heartbreak of the
Of the whole bracket?
Love the
so
bracket
far.
so
Yeah.
far.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was
I'm
tough.
sorry.
I
That
didn't
one
wanna
really
vote-
hit
I
me in the
never,
feels.
never thought I'd be voting against the Ronto
No,
wrap,
never in
but
my life. I feel a little betrayed.
Oh, good
I love
question.
it.
Does the Star Cruiser have the Ronto wrap?
I think
Nope.
so, yeah.
No, you got a
Oh,
dog.
we watched hours of footage. So
We haven't seen it yet, yeah.
based on our research of other people's vlogs, no.
No Ronto wraps. Yeah. Can I just say I would love to do that. It would be so fun.
It's definitely on like the far-fetched list, but it's on a list of sorts.
Because I was gonna say Tommy loves Star Wars. So I feel like for you that's just like epic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like not super into it when I was like hearing stuff. And then I watched like a bunch of the videos and I was like, oh,
The
like,
immersion
dang
is
it,
so
like this is
freaking
something I
cool.
want to do now. Yeah, it is. It's super cool.
Even Heidi was into it, watching like
Yeah.
a vlog. And Heidi, like, I don't
Don't
think you've
even
ever
know
seen
anything
Star
about
Wars.
it. I just.
And Heidi was like,
I
she was like
"That looks
entranced by
cool."
this.
Mhm.
Popcorn versus Tonga toast.
Tonga toast.
Popcorn.
Yeah, I'll go Tonga toast.
Popcorn.
Yes.
Oh,
Immediately.
I was gonna say,
Immediately, yes. Immediately. You just tell us the day. Immediately, yes.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
we will fly from Canada tomorrow if that's the day. Let's do it.
Yeah, we'll just get everyone going.
5 people? Sure. I'm good with that. Let's
Yes.
let's do it. Like, no joke on that one. Miss Cherry popcorn.
Me and Haley we'll just share the bunk.
We'll
bed.
just cuddle. Yeah, we'll cuddle in one of the bunk beds.
We'll lay on the ground.
Real talk though, would you go like the first order or the like resistance when you're doing stuff?
I feel like it would be fun to have one in each,
Yes.
like kind of in cahoots, where
That's
you
what
pick together.
I
so
feel
you
like
get to see.
Everyone goes like resistance, but I'm sure that the first order like storyline would be just as fun.
Yeah,
Right.
even more fun. I feel like because
Yeah.
like they can play it more up, like when you're in like bet 2. I feel like.
And like when you're bad, like you can do a little bit more stuff because you don't have to like be like on the straight and narrow the whole time.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they're like.
And then it's like a shock when they're like, and we get help, and everybody's like, what? There's people.
Yeah,
out
and then you
there.
get to be like the villain
But
of the
then
ship
I would,
be
like,
very fun.
See Chewie and be like, I want to help you, and
That would
like
be tough.
Ray, like.
Yeah, that'd be tough.
See,
There we go.
she needs
Yes.
someone to go with.
I mean, we'll make this happen. this
Like-
is on a less far-fetched list
On a
now.
different
I was
list.
gonna say, add it to the list, the realistic list. Let's add it to the list. Ooh, she'd be a double agent. Wow,
Oh.
look at you. Very interesting. Michelle says the toast. Back to the bracket and not our dream.
The regularly scheduled programming.
We're just like this, but it's like not the food. It's the like the Star Cruiser we're drooling over.
Our podcast will be a million hours
Just
long.
ranting, yeah.
Exactly.
20 different topics.
Kevin says the toast. Denise popcorn. Spirited review popcorn. Nicole the toast. Michelle says the toast, and Selena says the toast. So I think
The
the Tonga
toast is
toast
Having toast
Yeah, it
crowd.
feels like toast.
is
Yeah.
moving on. R.I.P. to the popcorn because
R.I.P.
I love popcorn. Okay, final 4.
Wow.
We made it.
We're in there.
We're in there.
Final 4.
Ohana bread pudding versus the beignets.
Oh man, I feel like Ohana bread pudding is just gonna.
The ice cream is really swaying me. Really swaying me.
Nobody's even had this before. And it's
Haley-
gonna-
No, we've had either
If
one.
we try it, it just gross. It's
You've
like,
never even been in
Yeah,
the
we
same
don't
room
even
as
do
We let vanilla ice cream.
I don't
just
even know
put
what
us over the
it's
top.
Haley's like, there's no fruit and there's ice cream. It's a winner.
Yeah.
Fair.
I don't know.
We're voting for vanilla ice cream right now.
Kevin says pudding. Slinky 249 beignets. Miss Cherry, the bread pudding, and Spirited review of the Tonga toast. That was earlier, but sorry.
I think he says his cut out earlier, so he may be a couple of minutes
Got
behind.
it. Got it. Okay. Denise is saying the beignets. My vote is for the bread pudding because I've never had either of these from Disney. And I just think that it just seems like a more, like what did Tommy say?
Intricate.
It's like
Elevated.
elevated more so than a
It's
beignet.
like a proper dessert.
I also feel like it's more easily accessible. It's a monorail ride away.
Right.
Oh yeah. Oh sure.
Right. So you don't have to go to like a bus to Disney
Yeah.
Springs.
I think I
that
would go
makes
bread
sense.
pudding, but I think I would go bread pudding regardless.
What
If
do you
Tiana was making my beignets, I would pick that.
Yeah.
I think that I would have to go bread pudding.
Yeah, I want to say beignets, but I'm like such a sweet tooth, and if the bread pudding is as good as it seems, and like everyone is like indicating that it is, I think I would have like one bite of that and be absolutely addicted. So I
Yeah.
think I have to go with the bread pudding. Just being true to myself on this one.
Well, Slinky says, beware the beignets are addictive. I can only imagine. And thank you, Jesse, for being here.
Thank
Let's
you.
get that trip plan, girl.
Yeah, let's get on that for sure. Right after this live, we're going to get on it. So I guess, like, you're voting beignets, though.
I would.
You would
because
personally?
I don't know about the bread pudding. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it.
So hesitant on the bread pudding.
The bread pudding's a little bit like weird. I
agree.
think it's got a little bit of like,
Texturally, it can be
punk to
bizarre.
it. Yeah.
Ah,
Brandon's really taking this to heart.
because I know that we're going to have both of these. And then if I say that one is the winner,
And what if you really don't like
But
it?
it's not like you're
Yeah,
like,
you have to
oh,
pretend you
yuck,
like that
at
one
the
more,
other
yeah,
one.
whatever.
Like,
right, yeah, I'm not like, this Ohana bread pudding is so gross because that's
yeah,
not
like,
real.
I would never buy that, and then we like secretly eating it off camera.
Yeah, I'm like, I like food, so it's going to be good. So I guess we're going to go with the chat. And we're
What
going
did
to
the chat
go.
say?
They said the bread pudding.
They did?
Didn't they?
Oh,
Oh, no, beignets.
lots of beignets.
Yeah, the bottom is very beignet heavy.
Oh, yeah, it
That's
is very
kind of good.
beignets. No, it's way more beignets.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Good job.
You want to do
Thank you.
beignets?
Okay.
No, bread pudding, Heidi.
Heidi picked beignets.
Okay, let's go.
Brandon just does not
Because-
let me pick my answer.
Okay, ready?
Bravo.
Yeah.
If I win, then I get to eat the beignets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Aw, I lost.
And guys, that never happens. I never win rock, paper, scissors against Heidi ever.
When do we
Okay,
play rock, paper, scissors?
we used to do it as a game, and you always win. Always win. What do we got here? The last one on the other side is corn dog nuggies and Tonga toast.
Corn dog nuggies.
Nuts.
Yeah. Nuggies.
Corn dog nuggies.
I may be eating my words when we try the Tonga toast, but for right now, it's nugs.
Yeah, you gotta stick with the
I agree.
one you know.
And is the Tonga toast also from Ohana?
No, it's at
Kona Cafe.
Kona
right?
Cafe.
Oh, right.
the Holiday
Just
Inn.
the brunch menu, I believe.
Yeah.
Because we
it's a
went for
walk
dinner
out.
and it wasn't like it's not like something that's served all day.
Good. So we got to plan these things of like what we
The
want.
timing wise,
Yeah,
yeah.
and, a food itinerary, a snack
Exactly.
itinerary.
Exactly. So everybody can let us know down below the Tonga toast or corn dog nuggets because I would love to know from the people that have had both of them what they would pick. We are on corn dog nuggets or Tonga toast right now. Corn dog nuggets or Tonga toast. Michelle says this might be a silly question, but is bread pudding a Southern thing?
It definitely skews southern.
Yeah, it's southern.
Yeah.
The northeast doesn't really have bread pudding like that. It's definitely a southern.
Yeah.
I was just- we don't
They'll
even-
do, like, monkey bread, which is kind of
Yeah,
similar.
it's like a
right?
pull apart bread. That
Yeah.
one's not baked though like that.
Yeah.
Right? Do we have that here? Bread pudding? Like I don't even think that we like have that
All
At
I know,
all.
All I know is
from being in the South.
banana pudding.
Just banana pudding. Banana pudding is we almost got
That's
that tonight.
Yeah, we did.
So what's
Banana
banana
pudding.
pudding?
Banana and pudding. With
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it's
is
banana
like-
pudding and Nilla wafers on the bottom and
Yeah,
top.
and then like they usually put like the white like
Cool
whipped
whip.
cream on top.
Yeah.
Cool clip.
Interesting. Wow.
That's good.
Can you make that for me here?
Probably.
Okay.
It's super easy.
Yeah, it's just
It's just
pudding
packaged
and-
banana pudding and then bananas.
Pudding and cookies.
Let's do it.
It's all mixed in.
Corn dog nuggets, Tonga toast, nuggies. The nuggies. Denise said, my dad loves his bread puddings and I'm in northeastern
Oh.
Ontario, Canada. Oh, see, so maybe we do
It
have
is
that. We should know. Nuggets, and then I'd prefer the toast as a dessert, though, not for breakfast. I
Yeah.
think
I think that's a good point. I think
That is
nuggies are a more deserving
But the-
winner in the savory bracket. Savory
Yeah, I
side
would agree.
bracket.
I would agree.
right. So corn dog nuggets goes up
And
against Ohana bread pudding.
I'm going nugs.
Yeah, I haven't had the bread pudding. I got to roll with the nugs.
Putting the crown on the nugs over here.
Me too.
yes, I can support that.
Finally, Heidi got that stinking bread pudding out of this bracket.
I thought bread
Interesting.
pudding was gonna win.
I'm surprised that it made it that
Probably
far.
bread pudding
Everyone
is
else.
Yeah.
Orlando.
Oh no.
I'm
Saying no, but the
I'm shocked that it made. Oh look, Kevin is crowning the bread pudding. Pudding.
Wow.
It's got to be
We'll
pretty
see,
good.
Kevin. We'll
Yeah,
see.
I'm.
Yeah, we're holding it to you.
Yeah, Nicole, the bread pudding, nuggies for the win.
Thank
We'll
you.
see some more votes trickle in, but I think on this
Maybe we'll
one,
be proven wrong when we all
Yes.
try it.
yes, we have to do like a redo of the bracket once we've tried the foods.
Yeah.
I mean the bread pudding. I don't know if like none of us have had it and it made it all the way to the
No,
end. but
I mean,
it's a great
throughout-
run. It's a great
Throughout
run for
the
bread
next
pudding.
trip, we could literally do everything on this list.
We
And
could.
then just.
It's all well, except for the turkey leg.
Oh, we won't be doing
No,
that.
turkey legs.
It's a hard pass.
Get it out of here.
It's like, yeah, no, can't do it.
There is no
Um,
part of me that ever
oh.
looks at the turkey legs like.
It's a month's worth of sodium.
Yeah.
So
Nuggies.
yeah,
Woo.
nuggies, corn dog nuggies are the ultimate Disney snack based on this bracket and us here doing this.
Well,
Yeah, I'm happy with that outcome.
Me
I'm
too.
so
I think that's a
happy.
solid representation of Disney snacks. I think that corn dog nuggets is a good
Classic.
choice. So thank you for playing with us in the chat down below. Maybe you're like upset that Dole didn't make it, or that
Nicole.
turkey leg didn't make it, or that popcorn. Like, who knows? The whole thing about this is we can all have different snacks, but tonight corn dog nuggets just
Okay,
came out on
roast
top.
two
We're
different
just
votes.
better tonight. More votes. So thank you guys for being here, Haley and Tommy. This was so
thank
fun.
you.
Of course,
It was
we
so
love
fun.
being
Yeah,
on
it
these
was so
lives.
fun. Anytime we can talk about snacks, honestly.
And
Exactly.
Disney and with you. So.
Yeah.
That's why it's like if we had a podcast, like you said, we would just be chit-chatting away about anything.
Well, we've been teasing it so much, we should probably get that ball rolling.
I agree. I think it'd be so fun. But we cannot wait to try so many of these things very soon. Like we said, we're not going to say exactly yet, but we're going to Disney sometime pretty soon, within the next year and closer, right? It's a few months away. Let's just put it that way. So thank you to everyone for being here. As always, like this stream, subscribe if you're new to our channel and to Haley and Tommy's channel, because they post great stuff over there as well. And follow along on their Instagram, because they go to the parks often. They do Run Disney stuff. They're actually going for the Run Disney race. That's what, next weekend? Or
we have a 10-miler next Sunday.
On Sunday,
One week from tomorrow.
Yeah, so go follow along on that, because that's going to be cool. They're going to see all of the fun things and do that run.
Yeah.
And be sure to stay tuned for more videos. I don't know if we'll have a video on Monday, because this weekend's been pretty crazy. We may or may not. And then our last vlog from our Disney trip will come out on Friday. It is our dreaded leaving Disney World and flying back to Canada. So stay tuned for that video. And yeah, we hope that you all have a great Saturday night and enjoy your Sunday and have an awesome week this week.
And remember, it's always sunny. Bye, everyone.
Oh, I'm clicking the wrong thing. And